weekend showdown with both teams looking to rewrite their ship after starting the season 0-1. It's a rivalry matchup, Rams and Bucks. Who's going to get win number 1 on the season? Stay right here on the OH Report to find out live and free next.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Josh Banks welcomes you into the First Federal Community Bank pregame show here from Upper Sandusky, Ohio, the mountaintop as we call it here on the OH Report, where the Rams of Upper Sandusky play host to the Bucks of Buckeye Central in Game 2 for both squads and early N-10 action as well. It is a beautiful, cold evening here in North Central Ohio, where both teams are looking for win number 1. Again, I am Josh Banks. I will be on the call with you tonight. And folks, let's not hesitate. Let's get right into it with your team spotlight for the Bucks of Buckeye Central, led by head coach Chris Moyer. Again, they are 0-1 overall, losing Game 1 to Plymouth 70-47. They're looking for their first win of the season and to bounce back after the loss 2 in a row after losing to St. Paul in the tournament, and then 2 Plymouth in Game 1. But they've got some talented athletes out there. Unfortunately, I found out when we got here, our player spotlight, who is Mr. Jack Phillips, one of the senior leaders for this squad, is out with an injury. He went down with an injury about 2 weeks ago, came down on an ankle, bruised a bone in the knee, so he'll be out until next week. But when they get him back, folks, he is going to be a huge boost for them. But I will talk about a young man to watch. If I can get Brandon to pan up to the big fella down there on the right-hand block, number 41 for Buckeye Central. That's Hayden Hafner. He's a 6'5" freshman who had a double-double in game 1 for the Bucks. He's going to be a load down low for Upper Sandusky to handle tonight, and he can be a difference maker himself in this contest for Coach Moyer and the Bucks, who are looking to get a win after the loss to the Big Red. On the other side of things, though, the home standing team, the Rams of Upper Sandusky, led by head coach Jeff Winslow. They're looking for their first win of the year as well, and trying to get off to the right foot in the always competitive Northern 10 Athletic Conference. They lost a close one in game 1 right here inside the mountaintop to the Willard Crimson Flashes. They were up late in that game. Coach Winslow told me they had a couple of turnovers late in the game that kind of caused them to lose that one. They lost it at the end of the contest. They're going to look to clean up those mistakes and get a win here tonight. And if they're going to do that, it's going to be by one of their senior leaders. He just committed recently to play baseball at Heidelberg University, and it's none other than the leading scorer that comes back to this squad. Granted, this squad lost their top 2 leading scorers in Cayman Isles, Brock Montgomery, and then his brother, Justin Heilman, were the seniors from last year's squad. But Josh is coming back, looking to lead his team to victory. He came in, ended last year averaging double figures at, I want to say, right about 10.5 a game. Shoots it very well from 3. But the one thing that Josh does extremely well is ball pressure on defense, and he gets out and runs the floor. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight, as both of these teams are going to look to, or Upper Sandusky per se is going to look to get up and down the floor. They want to pressure, they want to force turnovers, and they want to get layups. And on the other side of things, Buckeye Central really probably, if you're Buckeye, you want to play inside out with Lane Caudell, who stands 6'6", and Hayden Hafner, who stands 6'5". Feed those guys in the post, let them go to work down low, and then allow your guards to get open shots, the likes of Hunter Caudell, Donnie Fortner, and Cade Daniel, to get some open looks. And also one of the other guys out for tonight is another senior for them at 6'4". That's Jeremiah Fishpaw, home sick. Hope he feels better soon. Hope Jack gets back to action. And a quick recovery for Alec, who unfortunately tore his ACL, so he will miss his senior campaign. But we are 3 minutes away from opening tip, folks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to commercial break. We're going to get ready for the national anthem here inside the mountaintop. When that anthem's done, we'll come back as you see the always Upper Sandusky faithful in camo. Tonight is camouflage night here at the mountaintop. We're going to go have the anthem. When the anthem's done, we'll come back. We'll have our keys to victory for both teams, and then we'll have N-10 boys basketball action live and free right here on the OH Report. So don't go anywhere, because you're not going to want to miss this one.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Josh Banks back here inside Upper Sandusky High School as we get ready for opening tip between Buckeye Central and Upper Sandusky. And how about this, folks? Let's talk about some keys to victory. First, for the visiting Buckeye Central Bucks, again led by head coach Chris Moyer, it's going to be super simple for them tonight. Upper is going to pressure. They want to press you. They want to force turnovers. Limit those turnovers and play inside-out basketball. Feed Hafner. Feed Lane Caudill. Get those guys to go to work on the block and allow them to kick it out to your shooters in Hunter Caudill, Donnie Fortner, Cade Daniel, and the rest of the Bucks of Buckeye Central. On the flip side of things for Jeff Winslow's Upper Sandusky Rams, knock it down from deep. Heilman can shoot. You've got Jacob Bromick that can shoot. Eli Smith can shoot. Caleb Arter can shoot. We all know what Luke Schoenberger can do from the land of deep. And limit mistakes. We heard him say the big reason that they lost to the Willard Crimson Flashes was late turnovers in that contest. As we're meeting both lineups, I'm going to go ahead and give you the lineups as well. First, for the Buckeye Central Bucks, senior, number 1, Hunter Caudill. Junior, number 2, Donnie Fortner. Senior, number 11, Cade Daniel. Number 23, junior, Lane Caudill. And freshman, number 50, Hayden Hafner. And on the other side of things for the Upper Sandusky Rams, your starters. Sophomore, number 0, Jacob Romick. Sophomore, number 12, Ethan Smith. Senior, the 6'5", forward, number 20, Josh Heilman. Freshman, number 22, Matt Schoenberger. And junior, number 31, Luke Schoenberger. Those are the starters for the Rams of Upper Sandusky. And the starters for the Bucks of Buckeye Central, as you see Luke running around the good-sized student section here in Upper Sandusky tonight. And folks, That's going to take us out of our first Federal Community Bank pregame show. And get ready for the Edward Jones, Chris Darris, Edward Jones scoreboard as the Rams and Bucks are ready to tip things off. It'll be Hafner and Heilman. Heilman's going to win the tip, gets it to Schoenberger in the corner. Josh up top to Romick, left wing, that's Smith. Smith to Matt Schoenberger. Heilman, step through, floater, can't finish. Rebound to Buckeye Central. They get it to Hunter Caudell. Hunter. Romick already in his face. They get across the timeline into the front court. Does Hunter Caudell. Again, patience is going to be key for the Bucks. They get it down low to Hafner. Hafner to Caudell. 3-ball up. No good. Rebound by Ethan Smith, and he'll look to get out and run. Smith gets across the timeline quickly, gets it to Romick. Buckeye Central in a little 2-3 matchup type zone. Now they're back in man. They're going to skip it. Heilman, one more skip. Ethan Smith, the floater, no good. Rebound to Buckeye Central, and Caudell looks to run. Hunter gets across the timeline, kicks it. Great pump fake. 2-ball up and good. Number 11, Cade Daniel, is going to open up the scoring for Buckeye Central. And that'll make it 2-0 Bucks. 3-ball, no good from Romick. Hafner with another board. Gets it to Caudell. Hunter. Again gets it across the timeline into the forecourt. Caudell. Caudell gets it to Daniel. Sorry, that's Fortner. Donnie Fortner almost has it poked away by Schoenberger. It'll be over and back as the freshman Matt Schoenberger tipped it. And we'll have our first substitution of the night. Isaiah Kaiser comes in. Ethan Smith in the corner. That's Matt Schoenberger. How about the freshman from 3? Matt Schoenberger knocks it down from deep. Now to make it a 3-2 Upper Sandusky lead. How about the answer? Daniel. Schoenberger's going to test another one. That one's no good. Rebound to Daniel and the Bucks. He's going to look to go coast to coast. Gets it to Caudell. Hunter. Good ball fake floater. No good. Schoenberger with the nice defense. Romick gets out and runs. Schoenberger. Matt gets inside. Kicks it to Romick. Left wide open from 3, the sophomore. Nothing doing. Rebound to Lane Caudell. And we'll have a foul on Upper Sandusky. First foul of the evening. It'll go on Ethan Smith as well as some substitution for the Rams. Caleb Arter, Ashton Clark, and Nathan King all come into the game. Donnie Fortner comes back in for the Bucks. Hunter with it. Looks to get across the pressure. Hunter breaks the press himself. He stepped out of bounds over there on the far side. Almost broke the pressure by himself. Maybe one pass there, as you see on our BS Media replay. 5-3. Buckeye Central early on Romick. Heilman, left side. Romick on the left wing in the corner. That's that's Ashton Clark. Clark back to Heilman. Heilman over to Caleb Arter. Heilman a hoist one from deep. Nothing doing there. Rebound by Daniel. Gets it to Lane Caudell, who gets it to Hunter. Hunter's going to look to push the pace. Good spin move. Cade. Nothing doing, but we'll have a foul down low on Upper Sandusky. Good move there by Hunter Caudell to draw the foul. That foul is going to go on number 4, Ashton Clark. That'll be his first, team second here in the first quarter. Lynn, good to see you out there, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Buckeye Central to inbound underneath their hoop. Get it into Caudell in the corner. He gets trapped hard. Picked up by Fortner. Timeout. Chris Moyer and the Bucks. That'll be their first timeout. Coach Moyer takes his first. A 5-3 advantage for Buckeye Central. 5 points coming from Cade Daniel, the senior, 5'10 senior guard. A 3, a nice little pull-up jumper, mid-range shot for Daniel as well. Upper Sandusky has a 3-ball from freshman Matt Schoenberger. He's also missed a 3. Heilman missed the floater early and missed a 3-ball as well. We're waiting still kind of to see if this Upper Sandusky pressure is going to be a problem. The non-made buckets haven't really allowed Upper Sandusky to get into their press, which if you're Buckeye Central is exactly what you want to happen. You do not want to allow the Rams to get into that full court man press because they have one of the best in the N-10. I'd say them and Colonel Crawford are probably the 2 best in the area when it comes to ball pressure. Hafner to inbound. Gets it back court to Caudell. Guarded by the sophomore Jacob Bromick. Caudell is going to get it into the forecourt. He'll go right wing with it. Gets it to Daniel. Cade back to Caudell. Upper playing really strong help side. Daniel again catches. Nothing doing though. Great recovery there. They're going to get it in the corner. Back up top lane to Hunter. Hunter right wing. Skip. That's Cade again. Got it to Hafner outside. Hafner gets it to Fortner. Fortner back to Cade. Cade left wing. Wanted to get Hunter on the little flare cut. Nothing doing. Instead it's poked away and stolen away. Romick has it for the Rams. Gets it down low. One extra pass. One more. Nothing doing. That's Arter. Arter gets it to Heilman. Heilman brings it out. Romick right wing, right corner, 3-ball is going to be short. As that was Caleb Arter unable to knock that one down, but you see Romick immediately with the ball pressure. They're going to look to trap it half court. They're going to get it down low to Lane. Lane, Caudell's got himself 2 of them. That's going to make it 7-3 Bucks. Heilman catch and shoot. Nothing doing. Offensive rebound there by Caleb Arter. One more to Josh. Josh ball fakes that one. Looks to get inside. He does. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Josh Heilman got into the paint, kind of lost it, ended up back with it, and got fouled on Lane Caudell. Mr. Cody, good to see you as well hanging out in here on a Friday night. Josh Heilman to shoot 2. First one's up and good for Heilman. It's going to make it 7-4. Kaiser checks back in. Smith and Schoenberger come back in for the Rams. Heilman with another opportunity. And he knocks down both. Josh Heilman's 2 for 2. Luke Schoenberger comes back in. He'll replace Heilman. Schoenberger is going to tell them all he's got the big fella. He's got Hafner down low. Now Upper with the chance to get into their pressure. Full court man-to-man pressure. Hunter Caudell. They're going to look to go long. They will get it up. That's Kaiser. Kaiser back to Caudell. Hunter, 2:30 left here in quarter number 1. Hunter Caudell is going to get all the way inside, but They're going to call a travel. As you'll see it on your BS Media replay, yeah, he kind of drug the pivot. He picked it up to take that step through and then drug it on the back end. Good call there by the official. Schoenberger, Matt. Good ball fake up top. That's Smith. Smith, one more. Down low to Arter. Arter to Luke. Luke Schoenberger really showed out last year as a sophomore for this Rams squad. Hasn't attempted one yet tonight. They get it down low to Arter. Caleb Arter, or Ethan Smith, sorry, up top. Matt Schoenberger, the freshman, nothing doing. Great board by Hayden Hafner. The big fella with the big man rebound. Cade, nothing doing. Rebounded by Matt. Matt Schoenberger brings it up. He'll hoist one from deep. Matt Schoenberger's got two of them. How about the young fella's going to make it 8-7. Upper Sandusky out. Cardell breaks the pressure himself. Great find down low. Good ball fake and finish. Donnie Fortner has himself two of them. It's 9-8 Buckeye Central. Schoenberger to Smith. Smith going to look to get all the way inside. Great feed. One more. Up top to Ethan Smith again. This time to Arter. Luke Schoenberger now tries to get one himself. Offensive hustle play. Ashton Clark. Another three attempt. No good. Hafner with another rebound for the Bucks. And this is Cade Daniel. Up top, Hunter Cardell from deep. Nothing doing. Look at Hafner getting on the floor. The big fellow with extra hustle, unable to save it. It's still 9-8 Buckeye Central here early on. Lane Cardell comes back in, replacing the big fella Hafner. And King comes back in the lineup for the Rams. In the corner, this is Ethan King for three. No good. It hit the top, they're going to say. So it'll be Buckeye Central basketball on the missed three-point attempt. Kind of similar to what we seen the other day when we were here for the girls' game. Plenty of open opportunities, not very many successful attempts here early on. They're going to look to bring the double. Hunter breaks it himself. Pressure coming from behind, kicks it to Cade Daniel. Three ball up, no good. Offensive rebound, Lane Cardell using the size advantage. Instead, they're going to call the offensive foul. It's an interesting call there because over the back is kind of an obsolete call anymore. It's not a foul. So maybe they called him for the body as Matt Schoenberger comes back in replacing Smith. 9-8 Buckeye Central, 27 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Romick has it for Upper. Schoenberger, Matt, thought about a volleyball line three, thought twice about it. Romick, back to King. King back to Romick. One more to Heilman. He'll hoist from deep. No good. Rebound by King, but that'll do it. After one, your score, folks, Buckeye Central 9, Upper Sandusky 8. Come back for the second quarter after this commercial break.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Josh Banks back inside Upper Sandusky High School with you guys as we begin second quarter action with the Bucks of Buckeye Central on top of the Rams 9-8 after one. Hunter Caudell again gets it into the forecourt. Caudell. Hafner now. Left wing, that's Daniel. Illegal screen. Not sure what the call was there. It looks like an illegal screen or maybe a 3-second call on the Bucks. Nonetheless, with 7:38 left here in quarter number 2, it'll be Upper Sandusky basketball. Ashton Clark has it. Stolen away. Madden Alt comes away with the steal, and Caudell is going to swoop to the rim and score. Hunter Caudell. Schoenberger, one more to King. No good. Offensive rebound, Caleb Arter. 11-10 now. Buckeye Central with the lead. Caudell, skip pass, they get it back to Hunter. Madden Alt has it now for the Bucks. Alt traveled. See, moved the pivot foot. Changed. He actually changed pivot feet there, folks. That's why that one was called. They didn't call it for the pivot foot sliding. He changed the mid-possession. Upper Sandusky gets it into the forecourt. Heilman back to Matt Schoenberger. Left wing, Clark. Clark back to Josh. Josh top of the key. Clark barely is able to contain that pass. Gets it to Matt. Trying to get it to Arter. He still comes away with it. Caleb Arter. Skip pass. Great find to King. Left hand unable to fall for Ethan King, though, and it'll be rebound. Hunter Caudell with that great behind the back. Great find down low. They'll call it travel. Hunter Caudell with a great find down low. One too many steps by the Bucks, though. And it's still 11-10. Buckeye Central 6-10 left here in quarter number 2. This is King, left wing. In the corner, that's Clark. Down low, that's Heilman. Josh Heilman's going to spin move all the way around the big fella. Great move by Josh Heilman. Gets to the rim and finishes. Hunter Caudell, they're going to look to bring the double. Hunter does a great job of getting through it. We'll have a blocking foul there on Upper Sandusky as Hunter Caudell behind the back all the way through the lane. That foul will go on Caleb Arter, his first team first of the second quarter. Romick, Smith, and Luke Schoenberger come back into the game. Replacing Clark, Heilman, and King. Daniel to inbound. Gets it into Lane Caudell. Lane trapped in the corner. Gets away with an elbow. Hafner, great move by the big fella, Hayden Hafner. And they take the lead back 13-12. Matt Schoenberger, though, the freshman from 3. No fear for the young fella. No fear, as that's a good 5 feet behind the high school line. How about the freshman with 3 of those things in the first half? He's got 9. Hunter Caudell has it for the Bucks. Pressured by Romick, they'll bring the double. Looks to beat it himself, still ends up with it, but it's stolen away, and then Upper's gonna turn it over. Breakaway layup opportunity as Hunter was unable to break the press by himself. Matt Schoenberger tried to get it to Romick for the layup. Nothing doing there. It ends up as an Upper Sandusky turnover. Caudell has it again. They're going to look to double him. Skip pass all the way up the floor. Gets it to Daniel Cade. Left wing, going to look to go to work. Cade Daniel, a great step through and finish. Cade Daniel. He's up to 7. Schoenberger from deep. Rebound Buckeye Central. They got him trapped in the corner, though. Time out, Coach Moyer. And with that timeout, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to all of our amazing sponsors this evening. First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got a little easier. Chris Darris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Wilson Tire Company. BS Media Productions. Need a commercial to showcase your business, promote that you're hiring? BS Media Productions is the most affordable, high-quality production company in North Central Ohio. Find them on Facebook. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. And we'll get back to our last few sponsors at our next timeout. Daniel to Caudell. Hunter again with the behind-the-back dribble. Gets it to Cade. Cade back to Hunter. Hunter a pull-up mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound to Luke Schoenberger. Luke's going to look to push the pace himself. Luke gets it to Romick. Romick back to Matt. Matt Schoenberger gets all the way inside. Feed to Caleb Arter. No good. Rebound Lane Caudell. Foul. Will go on Ethan Smith. That'll be his second. Team second of the second quarter.
Substitution for the Rams, number 24, Wyatt Taylor, takes the place of number 12.
Caudell has it for Buckeye Central. They're going to look to jump him at about the half-court mark. They're going to get it across to Cade Daniel. One more pass down low. That's Fortner in the corner. Cade Daniel again. He's going to look to get inside. He's going to pull up from the elbow. Cade Daniel. Daniel's got 9 now as well. Romick left wing. Clark. Arter. One more. Matt Schoenberger. Can he get number 4? Matt Schoenberger. The young fellas got 4 of them here in the first half. They're going to look to double. He gets it to Hafner. Hafner back to Hunter Caudell. Hunter, top of the key, gets it to Hafner. Hayden back to Hunter. 3:15 left here in the half. Skip pass to Daniel, down low Hafner. Daniel one more time, no good. To go out of bounds, and they'll go back to the Rams of Upper Sandusky. Jacob Romick will hoist from deep. Nothing doing. But they're going to call the foul down low. That'll go on Buckeye Central, as we'll take a look at it here on the BS Media replay. Yeah, the extension of the arms there by Cade Daniel is going to get that call. It'll be Upper Sandusky out of bounds under their own hoop. It'll be King to inbound. King up top, gets it to Schoenberger. Luke to Heilman. Heilman in the corner, that's King again. Back up top to Josh. Josh to Luke Schoenberger, left side, Ethan King. Schoenberger, elbow, one more pass. Ashton Clark can't knock it down. 18-17 Upper Sandusky, 2.5 left here in the first half. Caudell has it for the Bucks. Knocked out of bounds. Heilman got a hand on it as they were trying to get it to Daniel. Sorry, that's Fortner they're trying to get it to. Donnie Fortner. Hafner to inbound, gets it to Caudell. Hunter. Again, just going to clear out and go to work, get across into the front court. Gets it to Daniel. Hunter Caudell in the corner. Down low to Hafner. Hafner going to look to go to work. The big fella's too strong down there. Hayden Hafner. Heilman who hoist. Nothing doing. Offensive rebound fought for. Ends up in the hands of Romick in the corner. Heilman up top. Josh. Romick right wing. Heilman back up top. Romick. Again, they're just going to look to move the ball around the perimeter and get the shot that they want. Great find to Schoenberger in the corner. King, 3-ball, no good. Schoenberger with the offensive board, kicks it to Heilman, and they'll call a foul. Not too sure about that one. They'll call that one on Hunter Caudell. His first. Team first. Heilman to shoot 2 more. Josh is now 3 for 3 from the stripe. And that's going to knot us up at 19 apiece. 1:38 left here in the first. Heilman's 4 for 4 on the night from the stripe. He's got 4 points. Wyatt Taylor will check in to go along with Isaiah Kaiser for the Bucks. They get it to Caudell. Hunter. Hunter Caudell coast to coast for 2. Smith, Matt Schoenberger. He's a threat to shoot it from anywhere. That one's tipped away by Caudell. Okay, Daniel gets the cross, throws it away, but we're going to have a foul called on Upper Sandusky as Daniel was trying to throw that across his body to Hunter. That's going to go on Caleb Arter. Hunter Caudell's got a lane again. He kicks to the corner. 3-ball around the rim. It definitely goes in. Isaiah Kaiser. Schoenberger answers it. He's got 5 of them here in the first half, folks. Okay, Daniel gets the across the timeline. Great control there by Daniel. Clark almost comes away with the steal. Caudell is going to get called for an offensive foul. We'll take a look at it here on the BS Media replay. Yeah, Wyatt Taylor's there and plenty of time and set. Caudell just went through him. 23-23. Romick comes back into the game along with Fortner for the Bucks. Romick, Schoenberger, Matt. 27 seconds left here in the first half. Tie ball game. Schoenberger, Romick. Expect this ball to go to number 22 to end the half. We're at 14 left here in the half. We're inside of 10. And now they'll get into their offense. Taylor, Schoenberger. Does he got another one? He does not. And Buckeye Central will have 1.5 left here in the first half. Hunter Caudell will come in. 1.6 remaining here in the half. Caudell is going to get it. He'll hoist from 3/4 court. It hits the top of the flag and will not go. The end of the first half, your Upper Sandusky Rams 23 and the Bucks of Buckeye Central 23. We'll be back for halftime stats and analysis and second half action after this commercial break.
things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
inside the mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, where your score at the half, my correction, our scoreboard's wrong. It is Buckeye Central 24, Upper Sandusky 23. We're going to take a quick look at your halftime stats before second half starts. 9 twos, 2 threes, 12 rebounds, 10 turnovers, 5 fouls, no free throw attempts for the Bucks. 2 twos, 5 threes, all from Matt Schoenberger. 12 boards, only 2 turnovers, 5 fouls. And Josh Heilman is 4 of 4 from the line. As we're back into action, third quarter action here from Upper Sandusky. Romick right wing with it. Heilman down low. Ethan Smith looks to get inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. It'll be off of Buckeye Central and stay with the Rams of Upper Sandusky. Again, Upper Sandusky with 5 threes, all coming from the freshman Matt Schoenberger. Romick up top. Timeout, Rams and Coach Winslow. His first. Buckeye Central and Chris Moyer have used 2. So we'll go ahead and while we have a second, let's pull those halftime stats back up for you guys. Again, Buckeye Central with a 1-point advantage, all done from inside the perimeter with 9 twos. Hafner, a big guy down low. Cade Daniel with 9 points on the evening, very balanced. Hunter Caudell with 4, Hafner with 4, Daniel with 9, and the other starters with 2 apiece. And for Upper Sandusky, Matt Schoenberger with 15, Josh Heilman with 6. So 21 of the 23 coming from those 2 young fellas. Heilman on it, right wing to Romick in the corner. Romick to Luke Schoenberger. Ethan Smith now to Heilman in the corner. Josh Heilman can't knock it down. Luke Schoenberger tried to battle for the board, and that's going to be a double dribble on Hunter Caudell. As he got out looking to run, you'll see it here, picked it up, and then put it right back down. A great job by Hunter to try to sell it. Ref called it, though. And how about Matt Schoenberger? His 6th triple of the night. Caudell gets it across into the front court. Fortner. Down low, gets it to Lane. Lane down low to Hafner. Hayden Hafner, the big fella. Heilman gets all the way inside, step through, can't finish, but Josh will go to the line to shoot 2, where he's 4 for 4 on the evening. A great move there by Josh Heilman, stepped around the big fella. He got fouled by Cade Daniel, his second team first here in the third quarter. Luke Schoenberger, a great find, Ethan Smith. 28-26 Upper Sandusky. Hunter Caudell gets it to Cade Daniel, picked up by Smith, back to Hunter. Hunter pulls it out, left side, back to the top of the key. Gets it to Fortner. Fortner down low, Hayden Hafner guarded by Schoenberger. He's gonna save it from going out of bounds, ends up in the hands of Matt Schoenberger. A great find, Ethan Smith with the finish. The find from Schoenberger, Smith with the lefty finish. And Upper makes it a 4-point advantage. Hunter Caudell gets it across the timeline up top to Daniel. Cade Daniel looking to go to work. Fortner now. Fortner. They're going to call a foul, but we're going to take a look at that replay because that Luke Schoenberger is standing there straight up. If anything, that's a travel on Fortner. I don't know how you play better defense if you're Luke Schoenberger right there. Oh, they did? Yeah. They're going to call the foul. Somebody's got to take it out. It'll be Hafner, the big fella. In the corner to Daniel. Extra feed to Fortner. Fortner gets it to Hunter. Hunter again gonna initiate the offense. Guarded by Romick. Romick does a good job of moving his feet, not playing with his hands. This is Cade Daniel. Back to Caudell. Again, Romick with the switch. One more pass. They get it to Fortner. Fortner just changed pivot feet. They didn't call it. Hunter Caudell is going to get swatted by Josh Heilman. Daniel to Caudell again. Skip feed to Lane Caudell. Wanted to get it down low to Hafner. Nothing doing. Back to Lane. Now they'll get it down low to the big fella. He'll look to go to work. Hayden Hafner, too big, too strong. Great cut. And point. Nathan King. (31-28), a 3-point lead. 32-28. Up top, that's Daniel. Cade Daniel makes it a 1-point game. He's up to 12, the only Buck in double figures. You can't ask for a better performance from that guy. A senior on this squad, stepping up big when his team needs it to keep it at a 1-point contest. Well, we got about 15 seconds. Our last two sponsors we need to shout out. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan, and Spirion Mid-Ohio. Spirion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Without those amazing sponsors, folks, I and the OH Report would not be able to bring you this game live and free here tonight. Back to action we go. Romick gets it across the timeline for Upper Sandusky. He gets it to King. King, one more to Clark. Clark back to Romick. To Heilman. They're going to look to move the ball, and Clark's going to be left wide open. Ashton Clark. Daniel. Cade's had a great night so far. Gets to Fortner. Fortner back to Hunter to set up the offense. Hunter top of the key. Gets it to Daniel. They get it down low to Hayden. Hayden Hafner going to look to go to work. Great find to Fortner. Blocked. Again, Josh Heilman. Extra pass down floor. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky. But the defense there from Daniel gets a hand on it. The Schoenbergers check back into the game. And Isaiah Kaiser comes back in for the Bucks. They're trying to feed it to Luke. Maybe a forced pass somehow ends up in the hands of Caleb Arter. Matt, extra pass. Ethan Smith, step. They'll call a foul. I thought he stepped out of bounds. We'll take a look at it here on the replay. Yeah, they'll call a foul there on Hafner. A little bit too much body there maybe by Hayden. I thought it was great defense by the big fella. Free throws up and good. Stolen away. Another turnover. Schoenberger. Luke to Arter. Matt Schoenberger now. Tried to get it to Luke. Taken away. Gets it to Clark. Clark to Matt Schoenberger. The freshman with 18 on the evening. Clark back to Luke. Back to Clark, one more in the corner. Smith wanted to go there. He tries to force one up inside. Caleb Arter. Nothing doing. Luke Schoenberger is going to draw the foul. Schoenberger there for the miss. The foul will go on Cade Daniel. His third, team third here in the third. Luke Schoenberger will step to the line to shoot 2. As Nathan King comes back into the contest. Schoenberger misses the first. He'll have another opportunity here as Fortner comes back in, and Nathan King and Josh Heilman and Jacob Romick all come back in. Luke misses the second, but it's ripped away. Matt Schoenberger comes away with the steal. Romick, ball fake, Heilman. King, Matt Schoenberger won't hesitate. Luke's there for the backside rebound. One more to Josh. He'll hoist a 3. That one's no good as well. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Buckeye Central basketball. Upper Sandusky will stay in their full court pressure. Caudell has it for the Bucks. Gets it across the timeline in the corner. That's Fortner. Fortner tried to get it to Hafner. Hafner wasn't ready for it. It'll be a turnover on Buckeye Central. Hafner had the position. Fortner couldn't find him, and it'll be Romick bringing it across for Upper. Heilman, one more to King. King down low to Schoenberger. Romick, Heilman, right wing. Heilman will catch, no shot though. Kind of thought about that one, been struggling a little bit to shoot it tonight. Good second guess there on that shot. Romick will get inside, kick it to Luke Schoenberger, back to Romick. Nathan King now. Matt Schoenberger, he's not shy to shoot it. We all know that. Romick tried to get it to Schoenberger. It's stolen away by Hunter Caudell. Hunter Caudell is going to get called for an offensive foul. Let's take a look at that one on our BS Media replay. I don't think Romick beat him to the spot, folks, but that's why the officials are where they're at. It looked like Romick slid with him, didn't beat him to the spot. They called it the other way. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball. Romick into the corner. Heilman, one more. Schoenberger, another one. The freshman's got 21, and they're all from the land of 3. Hunter Caudell now with it for the Bucks. Fortner. They're going to call the foul there on Upper Sandusky. As you take a look at the last 3 from Schoenberger. Quick release, smooth stroke. The foul is going to go on. Looks like Luke Schoenberger, his team second here in the third quarter. That one's going to go on Lane Caudell. That'll be Lane's third, and Upper Sandusky shooting for the rest of the quarter. Should be out of bounds. Yeah, they're shooting. Yep, so it'll be Luke Schoenberger to the line to shoot them. Refs are going to talk about it because I want to say an offensive foul doesn't lead to a shot. Yeah, it'll be Upper Sandusky ball out of bounds. It's an offensive foul, so they get the 5th foul, but it does not go towards the team fouls in that instance. Romick brings it across. 25 seconds left here in quarter number 3, a 5-point Buckeyes or Upper Sandusky advantage. Romick back to Schoenberger. They're going to look to hold for 1. Schoenberger has it. We're at 10. King to Romick. They're going to swing Schoenberger all the way around. Romick will hoist one from deep. No good. 0.8 left. It'll go to Buckeye Central. 36-31 your score. And that'll do it at the end of 3. The Upper Sandusky Rams lead the Bucks of Buckeye Central 36-31 or 38-31. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this timeout.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back with you inside Upper Sandusky High School, where the Rams hold a 7-point advantage as we start money time here in the mountaintop. Hunter Caudell brings it across, gets it to Hafner. Hafner back to Caudell. They want to get it to the big fellow down low. Fortner catches it top of the key. Hafner going to post up. Had him early. They'll get it to Lane Caudell instead. Back to Fortner. Fortner. Pressured. Gets it to Hafner. Hafner going to look to go to work. It's going to be poked away, and it'll be out of bounds off of the big fella. He was looking for a foul call as Schoenberger came up behind, got a hand on the ball. They didn't call anything. It's turnover, and Upper Sandusky has possession. King to Matt. Matt back out to Josh in the corner. Nathan King. No shot there. Matt Schoenberger now with it to Josh Heilman. Clark had King on the back cut. Maybe a half second too late on the decision making there. Bounce pass probably would have been the better option. Nonetheless, it stays with Upper Sandusky. They get it into Matt. He'll hoist another one. Nothing doing there, though. Rebound by Hafner. Down low, Hafner. Almost poked away, and it ends up in the hands of Fortner. Fortner gets it to Caudell. Hunter has it now for Buckeye. Hunter. Back to Fortner. Might have had Caudell on a back cut. Instead, they try to get it down low. It's stolen away. Caleb Arter with the great defense. Clark. One more. Nathan King will hoist. Rebound, Matt Schoenberger. Clark to Heilman. Josh will hoist one from deep. Too strong. Rebound by Hafner. Again, poked away by Schoenberger. Arter unable to finish. And this time they'll call the foul on Caleb Arter. Caleb Arter will pick up his third, team first of the fourth quarter. And Jacob Romick and Luke Schoenberger will come onto the floor along with Ethan Smith. So it'll be the starting five back on the floor for Upper Sandusky along with Caleb Arter. So you've got Romick, Smith, and the Schoenbergers with Caleb Arter for Upper Sandusky. And for Buckeye, you've got your starters, Caudell, Hafner, Fortner, Daniel, and then Kaiser in the corner waiting for an open opportunity. Instead, it'll go to Daniel. Cade. Great pass. Turnover, though. It'll go over to Upper Sandusky. That's a great feed from Daniel. Fortner unable to pull it in, though. Romick has it. Smith. Ethan Smith to Caleb Arter. Ends up in the hands of Daniel. Now Hunter Caudell has it. Great pass, Caudell. Kaiser for two. Matt Schoenberger with it now. It's a 5-point game. Romick. Schoenberger, right wing. Matt to Luke. Back to Matt. Thought about it. Nothing doing. Gets it back to his brother. Ethan Smith now with it for Upper Sandusky. Smith, great feed. Luke Schoenberger can't finish. And it'll stay with Upper Sandusky. That was a great find from Smith to Luke Schoenberger. He's unable to finish under the rim. Luke with it, gets it to Matt. Extra pass to Arter. Caleb Arter gets inside. Another great feed to Luke Schoenberger. Tries to go up and under. It's knocked away. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky again. Luke Schoenberger kind of struggling a little bit under the rim here this evening. Romick to inbound. Gets it up top. Tried to get it to Arter. It's stolen away by Hunter Caudell, and he'll be fouled by Caleb Arter. That'll be Arter's fourth. Team second. Josh Heilman will come back into the game for Arter. Other than Arter, not too many foul trouble tonight for Upper Sandusky as that one's tipped by Heilman. Kaiser gets the extra pass. Fortner, Hunter Caudell hoists one from deep, nothing doing. Kaiser attempted to make the save. It goes out of bounds. Caudell with an opportunity to cut it to two. Nathan King will come in replacing Smith. And Romick will bring it across the floor. Romick. Heilman, one more. Schoenberger. Another one. Matthew Schoenberger's got 24. Caudell in the corner. Kaiser. No good. Luke Schoenberger comes away with the rebound. Luke will push the floor, get it to Josh Heilman. Heilman, a great step through. Unable to finish, but he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Heilman with a great move to get into the paint. And we'll see if he can stay perfect from the stripe as he 4 of 4 on the evening. Heilman with 6. That one gets the friendly roll, make it 7. Ashton Clark will come back in, along with Lane Caudell for the Bucks, Clark for the Rams, replacing Schoenberger. Heilman's next free throw opportunity is up and in. Ethan Smith comes in, replacing Luke Schoenberger. They'll get it into Kaiser. Kaiser to Hafner. Hafner going to look to get it to Hunter Caudell. Hunter gets it. Time out. Coach Moyer. He's got 2 left, and it has been all Matthew Schoenberger. Matt Schoenberger with 24 points here tonight. All of them coming from 3, 7 of them tonight. And they have been beautiful shots when he has put them through. No hesitation at all. And on the other side of things, Buckeyes got a pretty talented freshman themselves in Hafner, when they feed him the ball down low and give him the opportunity to go to work, he does a great job in the post. They haven't let him get the touches that they probably should here tonight, though, as Cade Daniel with 12, and then Hafner, their second leading scorer, with 8. So a lot of talent on both of these squads. And how about the youth that we see from both of these teams? As Buckeye does have several seniors, but 3 of those seniors are out. Again, Jeremiah Fishpaul out sick, and then Alec and Jack Phillips both out as well. So youth is kind of the name of the game here tonight. A 9-point advantage for the Rams. Upper Sandusky to inbound. Get it to Hafner. Hafner gets it back to Hunter Caudill. Hunter behind the back again. They're going to look to double him. They'll get the double, but he'll get it to Cade Daniel. Daniel tried to get to Hafner. Ends up in the hands of Romick. Romick gets it to King. One more in the corner to Heilman. Heilman will go to the lane, Josh. Heilman's into double figures as he's up to 10. They're still going to look to trap. Caudill gets it, breaks the press himself, gets it to Cade Daniel. Daniel going to look to go to work on that left side, and they're going to call a foul on Ashton Clark. Clark's going to pick up his second, team third, as the Schoenbergers will come back in, Matt and Luke. Replacing Smith and Clark. They get it into Kaiser. Kaiser back to Daniel. Daniel guarded by Matt Schoenberger. Gets it to Caudill. Daniel catch and shoot 3 ball. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Romick. Jacob Romick, the sophomore, tried to get it to King on the back cut. Ends up in the hands of Heilman. They're going to get it all the way around the corner. Heilman's going to catch it left wing. Luke Schoenberger. Romick will hoist one from 3. Nothing doing. Josh Heilman comes away with the rebound. It'll go off of Heilman, though. It'll be Buckeye Central basketball, but Upper Sandusky with an 11-point advantage here. 2:31 left in the fourth. As Ethan Smith will come back in, replacing Romick. Caudill has it now for Buckeye Central. Daniel, guarded by Schoenberger, now gets trapped. Okay, Daniel tried to step through and finish, nothing doing, gets it to Josh Heilman. Heilman's going to get it across the timeline, and Coach Winslow is going to use his second timeout. This one will be a full timeout, so let's go ahead and shout out our sponsors one more time here this evening. First Federal Community Bank, banking locally just got a little easier. Edward Jones, Chris Darris, Edward Jones, financial advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you love and care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Wilson Tire Company. BS Media Productions. Need a commercial to showcase your business or promote that you're hiring? BS Media Productions is the most affordable, high-quality production company in North Central Ohio. Find them on Facebook. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And Spirion Mid-Ohio. Spirion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. 11-point advantage for Upper Sandusky. Romick has it for the Rams into the front court. Schoenberger back to Romick. One more pass to King. Down low to Heilman. Heilman gets it to Romick. One more to Schoenberger. Matt Breaks it himself. Extra pass. Luke Schoenberger. Can't finish again. Rebound to Lane Caudell. Hunter Caudell looking to run. Hunter behind the back, between the legs. Again behind the back in the corner. Daniel left wide open. Can't knock that one down. Romick with another backside rebound. Gets it to Nathan King. Back to Romick up top. Josh Heilman. Back to Romick in the corner. Nathan King, a 3-ball. No good. Rebound to Lane Caudell. Lane gets it to Hunter. Hunter's going to get it into the forecourt. Nothing doing there, though, Hunter. Right wing. Tried to get it to Fortner. It's stolen away by Nathan King, and then he loses it. It'll go back over to Buckeye Central. King came away with the steal. Crossover, tried to do a little spin move and get back to that right side. Lost control, turnover. Caudell gets it back for Buckeye Central. Hunter gets it across the timeline again. 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Caudell trapped, gets it to Fortner. Donnie Fortner has it. Gets it back to Hunter. Hunter will hoist from deep. Nothing doing. We're going to have an injury time out as Hunter Caudell is down and in some pain for Buckeye Central. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Looks like it is. Trainer's going to go out, stretch him out. We should be back to action rather quickly. But it has been, it was a 19-7 third quarter, and it's a 7-2 fourth quarter here for the Rams of Upper Sandusky as Hunter jumps up, got stretched out by the trainer. It'll be number 3, Liam Cancer, that checks into the game to replace Hunter. Upper to inbound. Heilman gets it into King. King back to Josh. 32 seconds left. Romick. Back to Josh. 20 seconds remaining. Skip feed. Romick again, and they're just gonna look to run this clock out. Matt Schoenberger has it. Gets it to Josh Heilman. We're inside of 10. And folks, that'll do it. The Upper Sandusky Rams are victorious in their N-10 opener, 44-33. We'll be back for our MVP and postgame show after this commercial break.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should flow.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let's Furion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Furion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Back here with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, the freshman for the Rams of Upper Sandusky, Matt Schoenberger. Number one, congratulations on the win. I just found out from the AD that you were 3 threes away from tying the school record. What was it like for you tonight? Were you just in that rhythm from the start, or how did you feel on the court?
Well, I just started catching fire and made a few, and my teammates noticed that, and they kept getting me the rock, and that's good.
You had a couple of them, I want to say, right before half. You shot one from about 25 feet. You were well beyond the three-point line. I got to talk to your brother a couple times last year, and he fills it up pretty well as well. What's it like for you to be able to step on the court as a freshman with your older brother and play high school basketball?
It's fun. I never really played with Luke, but in AAU.
You guys are 1-0 in the N-10. We know how tough the N-10 is. So You lose your first game to Willard. You win by double digits tonight. It's going to be a grueling N-10 schedule. What's it going to take for you guys to come out of the N-10 and be competitive with the likes of Colonel Crawford and Cary and those teams that are going to kind of play you guys differently?
Coach has us doing pressure. We just got to pressure the ball and get it out of the hands, bad passes, get turnovers.
Something Upper Sandusky does on both sides, whether it's boys or girls. They love to pressure the ball. My last question is, what kind of pressure do you feel as a young man, as a freshman, knowing you shoot it extremely well, but you never know what's going to happen on a basketball court? What kind of pressure do you feel being out here as young as you are as a freshman at the varsity level?
I just got to have confidence.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So, again, I talked to your brother a couple times last year, so now you're going to get to learn how this works. You got a camera staring right at you, my friend. You're going to look back up at it, and you're going to give as many shout-outs as you want. And I already heard a couple people behind you requesting shout-outs, but you go ahead and give the ones you want.
Shout out the water boys, keeping the water cold and towels coming, and everybody for coming out and supporting.
That's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, the freshman Matt Schoenberger. Congratulations, young man, and good luck the rest of the year.
Thanks, sir.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Back here one final time for our First Federal Community Bank post-game show, where you see it right there. The Upper Sandusky Rams bounce back and take victory here at home over Buckeye Central by a final of 44-33. You just heard from our MVP, the freshman Matt Schoenberger. The young man has an ability to shoot the basketball, and folks, I'm here a lot for Upper Sandusky, and we are going to get to continue to see that develop here on the OH report, and we can't wait. Let's take a look at the final unofficial stats. Buckeye Central, 12 twos, 3 threes, 18 boards, but the big factor, 22 turnovers, and they did not attempt a free throw tonight. On the other side of things, Upper Sandusky goes 6 twos, 9 threes, 8 of them from the freshman Schoenberger with 24 points on the evening, 25 rebounds. They only turn it over 7 times, and they go 6 of 8 from the foul line as Josh Heilman goes 6 of 6. Luke Schoenberger goes 0 for 2. We'll flip it over here and take a look at the score by quarter and the next game for both teams. 9-8 Buckeye Central led. They were again ahead ahead by 2 at the half. And then the third quarter, Upper Sandusky goes 19-7 in quarter number 3 and 7-2 in quarter number 4 for your final 44-33. They hold Buckeye to 9 points in the second half. You can't play much better defense than that. But I want to thank all of our amazing sponsors again for allowing us to bring you this live and free action. Quest Federal Credit Union, our MVP sponsor. First Federal Community Bank, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. Avita Home Health and Hospice, Spirion Mid-Ohio. Chris Davis, Edward Jones, and Wilson Tire Company, our dual scoreboard sponsor. Thank you all for allowing us to bring this game live and free. Also, thank you to head coach Jeff Winslow, Blake England of Upper Sandusky Athletics, Coach Chris Moyer, and the people at Buckeye Central, and to the OHSAA for allowing us to bring you this live and free action. Folks, Ohio State plays a Big Ten title game tomorrow, so I hope everybody catches that. But we do have some football tomorrow as the Hillsdale Falcons go for a state championship against St. Henry. And then we've got Perkins and Willard tomorrow night. Caden Schmid will be on the call of that one. Until you hear from me again, though, stay safe, folks. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next time.